career that I chose was software developer. The reason I chose this career is because I think it would be cool to design the basic programs that people use every day. Is anyone here a computer programmer? No? Well, computer programmers and software developers work closely together to create programs. A software developer creates outlines of programs for computer programmers to code. Developers work closely with programmers because they have almost the same line of work. A software developer usually makes a high amount of money for their annual salary. For this job, I need to get a bachelor's degree in computer technology, and I need to graduate high school and then get my degree at Kansas State University. My first choice of career was software development. For my second choice, I chose computer and information research scientist. My third choice, I decided to go with a computer programmer. Opportunity cost is giving up your second choice so you can get your first choice. I gave up becoming a computer and information research scientist so I could become a software developer. I just couldn't picture myself as a computer scientist. One of the reasons why I chose developer over scientist is because I get more days off as a software developer, which is definitely a plus. One positive incentive of this line of work includes software developers have a high income salary. Another incentive is that I get to work with computers every single day. Also, the company that I worked for gives me my insurance. The negative incentive includes having to sit in a chair all day. One other incentive is that I don't get summers off. I also have to work through holidays. I wouldn't get to see my family as much as some other jobs get to. On my spreadsheet, my yearly salary is $60,000 a year as a fresh out of college software development. That means that I make $5,000 a month. For my student estimate, I was only $60 under my actual budget. My dad did my parent estimate, and he thought that I wasn't going to have to pay school loans, which is weird because I'm going to Kansas State University. Also, I have an aunt in the city that I'm going to live in, so I know some of the prices there. The first thing on my pie graph is housing, which is at 11%. That is the money that I'll have to pay for my rent and for my renter's insurance. The second item is transportation at 16%. I have to pay money for my car loan and among other things. I'll have to pay 2% of my salary to the city for utilities, some of which are paid for by my landlord. I pay taxes based on the state and federal income tables. I have to pay 27% of my salary for taxes. Food is always a necessity, so I have put $250 or 5% of my budget into the food category. Obamacare is what I decided to use as medical insurance, which is at 3%. Going to Kansas State University for 4 years is not cheap, so I have put 4% of my salary to pay for school loans. I'm a man, so I don't use many toiletries, but I still put 1% into toiletries. For my discretionary, I have to pay for multiple things like life insurance, pets, and appliances/furniture. This category has the most amount of money put into it because it has many things in it. Three trade-offs that I decided to make are completely different from each other. On my first trade-off, I decided to trade having a nice car so I could have a better apartment. I also traded public transportation for more food. I traded lots of toiletries for 1, possibly 2 pets. My resume tells my employer that I went to Kansas State University in Manhattan, Kansas to get a bachelor's degree in computer technology. It also lists skills that I learned in college, like computer knowledge, strong work ethic, and good communication skills. My experiences include internships at Java Development and Network Plus. I was a student assistant at Kansas State University and also a student computer technician at Heston High School. John Frederick and Terrence Sanders have referred me because of my work at their companies. My letter of application, I wrote to Dr. Jake Grant from Java Corporation. Java Corporation is located in Palm Springs, which is also where I'm going to live. I'm applying for the lead software developer position. My 5 websites included Occupational Outlook, iSeek, California Career Pathways, CareerShip, and Minnesota Office of Higher Education. Occupational Outlook gave me information about my career. iSeek gave me an idea of what I wanted to do. California Career Pathways let me explore the 15 different pathways. Careership let me explore different careers. Minnesota Office of Higher Education gave me an assessment to see what I would be good at and what I would enjoy doing. The two articles both came from the same website, sdtimes.com. The first article talks about the old mainframe that the government uses on a daily basis. It was built in the 1980s, and the government is trying to find software developers to introduce new software into the old mainframe. The second article talks about the fact that Microsoft is competing with other companies, and they still put out new software and different types of programs. It also talked about how Microsoft is pursuing Android for alleged IP violations. I have many reasons why I would like this job. I think that it would be cool to create the basic programs that people use on a daily basis. It would also be cool to create systems like Microsoft does. So in the future, look out for software created by me.